Hi guys, it's that time of the week again as we look at the upcoming releases for between December 9th and December 15th. And on the run up to Christmas, we have a whole ton of titles making their way both physically and digitally from J Novel Club, Yen Press and 7 Seas. So without further ado, let's get talking. December 9th brings us The Lady Rose Just Wants to Be a Commoner, Volume 1, brought to us by J Novel Club. Now, this one sounds like a pretty fun title, if I'm perfectly honest. It's one of those ones where you just read the synopsis and it seems to have a little bit of joy. We also have on this day, RVing My Way into Exile with My Beloved Cat. This Villainess is Trippin', Volume 3. 10th of December gives us quite a lot from Yen Press, if I'm perfectly honest, and we start off with Volume 13 of the wonderful 86, Deer Hunter. Not deer as in chopper deer, reindeer, deer as in Dear Diary. On the same day, we also have Agents of the Four Seasons, Volume 4, Dance of Summer Part 2. I'm unsure how I feel about this one. This is one where I wanted to like it more than I did, but from what I understand from people who actually continued with it, they absolutely adore it. We also have a title from Yen Press's junior line on this day, Catalogue of Wonders, Volume 1, Instant Grim Reaper, Friend Prize Draw and Other Stories. If I'm honest, this sounds like a little bit of a Goosebumps type, be careful of what you wish for kind of short story collection. If I'm honest, it's quite intriguing. I think if you've got somebody who is on the younger age and wants to get into light novels, who loves anime and may not be old enough for, say, High School DxD or 86, this one might be a good shout. Speaking of High School DxD, we also have Volume 15 of this one. I think this is actually beyond the anime now, so yeah, if you are a fan of this series, it is worth checking out. There is a lot more content, and I don't think we're going to get another season of it anytime soon. We also get Volume 9 of I Kept Pressing the 100 Million Year Button and Came Out on Top. And we also have Volume 1 of I'm the Strongest in the Zombie World, but I Can't Beat This Girl. Yeah, so this one sounds like, I don't know, I kind of am interested in a zombie apocalypse title, but it also sounds like a very wish fulfillment series on top of it, so, it's one of those things comes with light novels where there's a lot of excitement, but it also gets a little bit bogged down with just being a light novel. Volume 13 of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon on the side, Sword on Taria, is also releasing on the 10th. There's a lot releasing on the 10th. Just about everything on this list is on the 10th. We also have Monsterholic Volume 1, The Masked Ballroom. This one sounds a bit of a detective series, only with monster girls and monster guys. You know, you've kind of seen this kind of thing before. It sounds interesting. I hope to pick up as a review copy very soon. Again, on the 10th, we also have My First Love's Kiss Volume 2. I've heard good things about this one. Is it worth checking out? Let me know. We also have My Friend's Sister Has It In For Me, Volume 10. Volume 12 of My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom. Volume 3 of Our Last Crusade or The Rise of a New World, Secret File, Volume 3. We also have Volume 12 of Reign of the Seven Spellblades. Now, I've heard they've finally finished the tournament arc, so yeah, a fantastic series which is well worth checking out. We also have Riviere and the Land of Prayer Volume 3. Now, I've not actually managed to find a copy of Volume 2 yet, but this one is a spin-off to Wandering Witch, which I really enjoyed Volume 1 of this one. If you like Wandering Witch, make sure this one is on your list to check out. We also have Short Story Collection Volume 3 of Spy Classroom. Now, if you want more of the Spy Classroom world, and why wouldn't you? And it also feels like the main series has slowed down, so more content of this particular series is always nice to see. We also have Volume 2 of Sword Art Online Alternative Clover's Regret, a lot of spin-offs this month, and Volume 8 of The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. Now, I dropped this one on Volume 4, where they hooked up. Is it worth continuing? Let me know, because it's one that I always like to kind of see and intrigues me whether or not it's worth going back to, so let me know if it's worth checking out. Next up, we have the BS Situation of Tugetsu Umidori Volume 1. Now, this is one I've actually got my eye on for more reasons than one. First up, the BS thing is actually the girl on the cover's name, not the BS as in what you would expect it to be. But this sounds like a kind of like a fun adventure, slice of life in real world kind of thing that we've seen a few times, but it always seems to be quite welcome when it does. The other thing though, and this is personally for me, and why this is my must read this month. If you are looking at the cover and think something is familiar, you'll be right in thinking, yes, the illustrator is Natsuki Amashiro, the artist behind Gargura.
Oh my god!
And therefore, this is my pick of the month. You can't go against the Goob. Now, another one that we have from Yen Press and J Novel Club this month is the Saga of Tanya the Evil Volume 13. Now, I'm just going to put a little asterisk on this one because I simply find that Tanya the Evil is one of those titles that gets pushed back quite often. It's not uncommon that the release date comes and then it just randomly jumps like 3 or 4 months. If it comes out on the 10th, brilliant, I'll pick it up. If it doesn't, oh well, I'll pick it up when it does. Now, we also have a release from 7 Seas, and that is the physical release of Classroom of the Elite Year 2 Volume 9.5. So 9.5, that means that it's usually one of these like mid-books where it's kind of like it's halfway between 2 different arcs. I think Year 2 is more or less done now, so yeah, not much left in terms of that one. Finally, on December 11th, we have Duchess in the Attic Volume 2, and The Frontier Lord Begins with Zero Subjects Volume 6, brought to us by J Novel Club on a digital release. Finally, on December 13th, we have A Cozy Life in the Woods with the White Witch Volume 1, which honestly sounds really adorable. I'm going to have to put my eyes on that one. I'm definitely in a witchy mood these days with some of these releases. We also have The Tanaka Families Reincarnates Volume 1, both by J Novel Club. Now, that's it from me today. What are you guys looking at picking up this week? There's an absolutely ton of titles. I'm really excited to get into some of these. And if you like this, you can support the channel by liking, subscribing, and letting me know in the comments what you guys are looking to pick up. See you next week.